So, recently it was the 104th anniversary of the October Revolution or November Revolution, depending on what calendar you use. And so, for those of you who don't know, it was basically when the Bolsheviks seized power in Russia and during the First World War, and they became the first country in the world ever to be run on socialist principles. And so it was a momentous point in history of the world. In fact, the 20th century is also known as sometimes known as the American century, but it is also known as the communist century, because right from the start, from 1900s onward, there were lots of communist uprisings, revolts, socialist revolts, strikes, everything. From 1900s onward, which culminated in the October Revolution of 1918. And one of the greatest, perhaps the most recognizable figure of the revolution was none other than Lenin. So I have got something to show you. All right. So here is a set of picture books which I got from a small communist bookshop in Jaipur, Rajasthan, India. And so I tried to find it in English, but I couldn't, so you have to do with it Hindi. And what it says is Lenin, and this reads as Ek Mahamanav Ka Roop Chitra, which roughly translates to the pictorial biography of a Superman or a great man. Alright, so let's have a look what it is. Of course, you have the famous picture of Lenin sort of looking intently into the camera. So it comes in a very nice little clamshell kind of case. And this is basically a set of sort of loose leaf papers with really good quality photographs of the revolution. And so here's a little bit about why this book is called the pictorial biography of a Superman, because it says here the great Russian author, or actually this term translated literature, Maxim Gorky called Lenin the Superman. So somebody named Yegor Yakovlev has made this sort of album book, and they have written something about Lenin and something, and I think it was so I don't know if you can see it. Let me try. So it says Pragati Prakashan Moscow, which translates to as Progressive Publishers Moscow, and I don't know what the date on this is, but it's probably, I think it must be related to some birth anniversary of Lenin or something, some multiple. So you have some really beautiful pictures. Let me try and actually wait a minute. I'll get something. Wait a moment. So that didn't work. You'll have to do with this. All right. Okay. So you have really nice, beautiful pictures. And what do you have? Here's a really nice thing about Lenin, written by Maxim. Oh, they are going all over the world. It says, a short, stocky build, skull like Socrates, and alert eyes. This is by Maxim Gorky, describing Lenin. So this is, of course, and in between you will find small pages of little descriptions in Hindi, and of course the famous Lenin picture, the Lenin giving a speech, Lenin as a young man. So this is all his pictures, his letters, It's really, and I haven't had the chance to go through it entirely, but it's kind of beautiful. All these pictures that probably you might not have seen before. I assume these are directly from the Soviet archives. You see, and see, that's Lenin. So, well, let me know if you want to see more, and if you liked it, fellow socialists, then, give the video a like, and maybe I'll read some more of it to you. Bye.